What's up, people? Hope you're all well. New Imminence is here. I'm getting that early access. Your boy has that Edward Burgican Connect. Eddie sent this to me a little bit early again, so I'm listening in advance. This is the 4th song I've heard from this new album. It kind of kills me because there's only 11 songs, but the game's the game. I either choose to not listen to any of the singles and be out of the loop and then wait for the album to drop and then, yeah, it is what it is. Or I just go for it head on. Obviously, I've heard an additional song from this as well, in person with the lads from Imminence. I've spoke about in the last video, I think. I've heard Exodus, which is the final song, which pains me that I've heard the final song on the album because it's so important for me in the context of an album to have that final song, to be like, oh my God, how are they going to finish it? Lasting impressions are obviously very important. But again, it was a once-off listening. I don't fully remember it, and I'm looking forward to hearing it again. Today is all about the 6th song on the album, which comes directly after False Light and Crestfallen. It is called If Not Now, When. It is 3 minutes and 57 seconds long, and it looks like it's going to be a continuation of the video that finished up in False Light, I believe, was when they had the dog, or maybe even the sword that never bends. I can't really remember, where the dog followed the knight dude in the forest. So I'm very excited to see if the dog becomes some fucking like dire wolf or some shit like that. Anyways, let's go. I feel like based on where this is the dog's POV. It's so cute. Oh. Is that a different dog? Imminence in the fucking Deftones era. I love it. I swear it's a different dog. I like this. This is different. Wow, what a shot. It's beautiful. Fuck, what a week to be listening to this. It's Deftones, y'all. I fuck with it. No. What a song, what a week to have this video up. Oh my God, that song is beautiful. Holy shit, Eddie. Eddie had to have known, because Eddie did reach out and send his condolences. He must have been like, fuck, bad week to release this video. Oh, that was a nice cry. It was a beautiful song. For some reason I didn't connect the dots that the dog would be so prominent in this video. That's so beautiful. I know Eddie's a big dog guy as well, so. That's a beautiful song. Wow. That is
Do you seek death?
Fucking hell, man. Okay, it looks like we're going to get another single, maybe even 2 more singles. I am literally going to have heard this entire album by the time it comes out, because it feels like the storyline is just still continuing. I didn't really feel like I got much closure in that. Now, again, I was kind of looking away for a good portion of it with tears. But that is a fucking gorgeous song. It definitely had Deftone, like, leaning nuance and tendencies in there. But I don't think it would. I think a lot of the time when bands take inspiration from Deftones, I'm not saying that they were taking inspiration directly from Deftones, but it does have that kind of a Deftones feel. And I feel like a lot of the time when bands veer into that realm of Deftones, it almost becomes undeniable that, like, oh, this is kind of just like Deftones, but I would rather just listen to Deftones. This feels like it has like sprinkles of the flavor of Deftones, but it's still very Imminence and in line with a lot of the singles that we've already heard from this album. The very delicate piano towards the end and the violin was absolutely fucking gorgeous. The video also kind of distracted me in a very positive way. It definitely helped to make the song land from an emotional level, clearly. For anyone who's completely out of the loop here, I lost my little puppy. Well, not my puppy. He's far from a puppy, but just the pupper. My dog died on Tuesday last week, or not even last week. When was it? What day? I don't even know what day it is today. I'm so all over the place. It's Monday today. So my dog died on Tuesday last week. I found out about it on Wednesday, and obviously I'm not in Ireland. I'm in Portugal, so I kind of missed him dying, and it wasn't expected. He was old, but he wasn't sick. He just kind of died quite quickly. So yeah, needless to say, I'm a bit of an emotional wreck over the past while. So this visual in this song, I didn't even really think of it going in, because obviously the previous chapter in the story was the dog following the night, and I even said it. I was like, oh, we're going to find out. But yeah, just seeing some of those beautiful shots with very delicate music was just, that was a lot. But I fucking love this. I love the vocals in it. Something slightly different from Imminence, which is beautiful. And it looks like this album is going to have a lot of variety again, which I absolutely adore. And again, this comes directly after False Light. So it goes Crestfallen, False Light, and now, if not now, when? So I'm very excited about this album for sure. The Sword That Never Bends is definitely a little bit more like in the kind of pop realm and more accessible, but they're definitely still a very like beautiful and ethereal, powerful, emotive band, which I think a lot of people maybe feared when they heard The Sword That Never Bends. Not that that isn't that emotional. I think it just kind of leans into more of a sexy feel. So I think people were like, oh, Imminence have signed with Sumerian. They're going to turn into one of these like cum bands, okay, for lack of a better expression there. But that is certainly not the case from what we've heard from the previous 3 singles. Obviously, Crestfallen is peak Imminence, in my opinion. This is peak Imminence as well. I love the more emotive stuff. And I think having songs like False Light, which isn't not an emotive song, but I guess it's more like aggressive in that emotional realm. And then The Sword That Never Bends is like a more of a kind of experimental track, a little bit more pop leaning and more accessible for a lot of people. So a lot of variety. The Black was my favorite album from 2024. And this is teeing up to be in contention for my favorite album of 2026 as well. I think this is going to be fucking incredible. Can't wait to hear it. And yeah, that's all from me, guys. Let me know what you thought of the new song by Imminence. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Make sure you're subbed. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.